March 17th, 18th, and 19th, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. The sun is in Pisces and the moon is in Cancer. They're both in water and they trine. That's what that's called. So when there's water of the Pisces nature who is off into their dream world, and Cancer's like, I totally get it. I can follow you anywhere. I'm so sensitive. That's called a trine. But the cool thing, this only happens once a year today. The sun and Neptune are standing exact degree at 27 degrees of Pisces. It's worth our while to talk about Neptune. Neptune is a planet that was found right at the Industrial Revolution, right at the entrance of the 1900s. And Neptune was found when they found cameras that they could take a picture just like this right now. You're watching a video, you think you know me. As far as you know, I could be a complete twisted sister, but what you don't know is I'm presenting an image. This is very Neptune. They present images, they create perfect inside of a camera when they're making a movie, all the lights, all the sounds, and behind the scenes, you don't know that a million things are happening while the person's acting like everything's just fine. Neptune is the illusionary imprint that creates an image or a dream or storyline. So if I say to you, the Wizard of Oz, and you conjure up the lion and Toto and Dorothy, it's an imaginary story. None of that's real, but we all agree in Neptune land to have the same kind of fantasy that conjures up a metaphor that becomes a story that lasts forever. That's the nature of Neptune. So a baby being born today, Sunday, Monday, or Tuesday, with Neptune exact degree on their sun in Pisces, they would have access to a dream world, to an alternate reality. And then they would write to us and tell us stories about it, or they would imagine music or songs or take photographs and conjure up an entirely different reality, and we would be invited in. So a baby being born with sun in Pisces, moon in Cancer, and Neptune on the sun, they are bringing to us a new world. And the world doesn't require having physical, practical limitations that we all live with. If someone told you Dorothy's not real, you're like, wait, she is real. And that's the nature of reality. Everything we think here that we know for sure could be challenged, could be questioned. And this weekend, Sunday particularly, you're going to wake up with that sweet little moon in Cancer with the family around, or maybe you're with your best lover, or maybe you're sitting in the house with your family, your siblings, and there's this quality of feeling connected. That's moon in Cancer. And then Neptune on the sun that's the dream, that we were understood and we were loved and people really cared about us, and that our families have been with us since the beginning of time, and we've rebirthed together, we've had repast lives together. All of those fantasies, all of those magical realms, the Akashic records kept track of how you got along last lifetime. That's real to a Neptune conjunct the sun in Pisces with moon in Cancer. And who am I to challenge that Dorothy didn't exist? In the fantasy world, anything's possible. So I'm challenging you this weekend. Let Neptune, the planet of dreams, illusions, fantasies, and soft focus, be included so that you don't get too hard, or you don't get too caught in the practical world. By the way, Saturn's also conjunct Venus in Pisces. So it's not just Neptune in the sun. And Saturn is saying to Venus, let's do some art. So I'm going to encourage you Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday to let Neptune have her way with you. Astrology Answers wanted me to tell you Neptune is a planet worthy of your attention.